Hi everybody, it's Tech Comics. Today I'm shooting a video of my 49-cent haul. This is a huge freaking haul I did. I outdid myself again. I got to slow down on these books. But all these books I grabbed, I like them all, especially some of the artists that are on there. You're going to see some Sook, you're going to see some J. Scott Campbell, you're going to see some Adam Hughes. I believe you're also going to see some Michael Turner, and just a variety of artists that did these covers, and a lot of books that they're going to be in my collection for the first time. And I'm also going to do my spotlight, which I'll do before I show my books. But I wanted to say, when I show these books, I'm just going to show them up. I won't say the title. I'll just show them, put them down, because it's a huge stack. And I will have another haul video, but it won't be a 49-cent haul. It'll be from my comic book store. One thing though I did find at St. Vinny's, which I was stoked about, was this Batman. No, Darth Vader. Right there. The reason I said Batman is I looked down at one of my books. Let's see, I can maybe show you. It's not ceramic, but it's styrofoam Darth Vader, and the back is hollowed out, but he stands there like that, and I can put comic books on it. So let me see, I'll show you. Well, he can hold comic books right here in his hand, which is really cool. Let me see, I'll probably just show you. Show you real quick. So I don't know if I'm going to use them in my videos as doing that, or just, have them there, because I love Darth Vader. I geek out whenever I see cool stuff with Darth Vader that, I don't have, that I figure, if I can get it, I will. Then I kind of reorganized my table over here, because it's just all cluttered, and still is cluttered. I gotta manage it down. And before I get to the haul too, my Superboy books though, I did pay $2 for those. So when you see those like that one there, it's $2. But and I just also want to thank everybody for showing support to the video I put up of my son playing football. I've got 2 of them up now. There'll probably be more down the road. He's just doing so good in football. I'm so proud of him, and basically, in the 2 games that he has played so far, he has scored at least 8 touchdowns. And his team, to me, is just getting better and better. The other kids also run the ball besides my son. I just film my son, because I don't want anybody thinking like, why am I filming their kids, kind of thing. That's just a bad joke. Anyways, yeah, my son's doing really good in football, so I just want to thank you all for showing support to that and watching the video. Now to my spotlight. Channels that I've watched, now for about 3 days. There's some in my hand. There's still more, but this video is going to be long enough as it is. Okay, so some of the videos that I did watch this time around, and I was really stoked to watch a lot of them, because you'll see that a lot of them were top 20, and some aren't. But I watched Kyle Rose. That's my brother over in Scotland, man. I watched his top 20. It was great. He puts little adverts in his videos because he does really good editing, and it's pretty funny. Then I also just watched his One Man's Trash is Another Man's Treasure episode, you could say episode 75. That's amazing. He's done 75 now. And it's about a book called Ready Player One, and he talks a little bit about the book, and he also talks about like how they're going to be making a movie, which I saw the trailer and it's awesome. Then also, all the rest of these will be top 20s, and if they're not, I'll try to read the description of the video as best I can. Midwest Comic Man, I watched his top 20. Sorry. Read Comics 81, I watched his top 20. Walking Jedi, no star reviews. I watched his Funko Pint-Size Heroes vid, and he did a video where he unraveled mystery little bags where you get like these little guys. And it was pretty cool. It's a very short video, but it was cool. He showed some pretty cool little minis that I don't have. And let's see here. Okay, back to the list. Lone Wolf at Comic Book Hunts. I watched his top 20. I watched Orlando Perils. That's how you say it. I watched his top 20. I watched Master X Splinter's top 20. Longshank 78's top 20. Mike for dose, or 40 ounce, but it's Mike. I watched his CGC 9.8 Amazing Spider-Man video, and it's really good. I like the fact that he got 2 of them and he was showing things, and just hearing how he was so happy to get those books back at the grades that he did was cool. I like to see when people get excited about getting their slab books back. I watched Big E's Top 20. I watched Mr. Gretzky 9966. I believe it was titled Real Sexy Haul, and it was cool. He showed a lot of books that he was able to get off of his list, I believe, and most of it was, I guess, Archie. Yeah, well, I don't guess. I know, I watched the video. But it was cool. It was really neat to see some of those old Archie covers. I do have Archie books, but mine I got from a huge haul a long time ago, and they're all banged up. They're beat to, you know what. So, but it was nice to see like his collection and hear him talk about it a little bit. And then I watched All About Comics. I watched episode number 5. This is where he had Doug Wagner, the writer of Plastic and Hard Place, and we were able to meet both of them, which was really cool. And me and Frosty were able to meet him, Doug Wagner, and he's a really nice guy, and it's cool. You go ahead and watch his episode of All About Comics. It should be on the rewind or re-download, whatever, and you can watch the whole episode. It's pretty cool. He answers some pretty cool questions. I was in their chat. It was just nice to hear his take on like how he goes about doing the writing that he does. And it was kind of funny to also hear him about how he draws. Then I also watched Mr. Rigor Mortis 86. I watched this 100 sub contest for comic, I guess it's Comicholics. I don't guess that is his name. And he does a really good video for this contest of his. And then I know I missed somebody. Just make sure. And I know I watched a couple other videos, but I can't think of the names. But on a serious note, this was one YouTuber's video that I watched. I watched it back a while ago and heard the heart-wrenching thing that has happened to one of his, I mean, it's his best friend in the whole wide world. And then I watched him upload another video talking about his friend, and the YouTuber I'm talking about is Dr. Vanchilla. He shot a video dedicated to his friend Ellis, and if you're subbed to Dr. Vanchilla, you've probably seen it, or if you're, or maybe you haven't seen it. But I would just encourage anybody that's ever watched a Dr. Vanchilla video to please go over there and send him some prayers, and just let him know that I just wish him that he gets better and he can get through this kind of thing. So with that, I like to have a little bit of silence. Okay, and what I meant by get better is that Dr. Vanchilla, he will find the strength to be able to move on and remember his friend, as he always has. And I was almost kind of not sure if I should talk about that video, because it's a very touching video. It's about a friend who lost his friend. But please go watch it if you haven't seen it, and just show him some love. Dr. Vanchilla is a really great guy. He's an awesome man, and Ellis will be missed. Peace and love to you, bro. God be with you, my friend. That being said, I'll go to my haul. Like I said, I'll just show you guys the books and I'll place them down because it's already been 8 minutes. And I'm going to be busy the next couple days because I got some guys coming over doing my yard, and I got my son's football games too. So yeah, I'm going to be real busy. So that's why I figured I'd just do this huge haul. Okay. So to get to the books, take one. Get that. Found this. Can't believe I found this. It's worth pointing to. Joe cover. Eric Powell cover. Adam Hughes. Another the Adam Hughes cover, written by Alan Moore. You're going to see 2 copies of this because this little sticker. The other one I tried to take the sticker off and it ripped a little bit of the page, so got another one, all 49 cents. So I'm not sweating. Some of these I got to put, still got to replace the bags and boards. Some of them already have. And a lot of these I wanted to get the books like the Original Sin and stuff, but I didn't want to keep throwing out all that kind of money because everybody out there knows how expensive these books can start tallying up. And so when I find them for 49 cents and I got the little extra money, I pick them up. First time seeing this book, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I got number 2 and number 3, or 4 and 3. I can't help myself from talking. This is a one-shot Valkyrie. I love the cover. Well, I like the cover. I'm not in love with it. And you're also going to, I'm going to be throwing up like Image, Marvel, DC, Dynamite Books, all that. Black Bill Publishing, I believe. Pilgrim. That's cool. Makes me think of Clint Eastwood. First time seeing this, so first time buyer. Just think that's interesting. So it's like, figure I'd grab it. Trying to keep most of the glare off of this. This book here, I was going to give this to Eddie the comic guy, but he already has it. So I'm going to give it to the guy at my comic book store. I'm hoping he doesn't have it so I can give it to him. Because I don't collect Saga. It's not that I don't like the story. You guys seen most of my hauls. You guys seen most of I grab. And I'm just like, man, it's just a huge title. I heard the story's really good though. So maybe one of these days I'll start grabbing them. But for right now, I'm stuck grabbing so much more. And I don't mind finding books for friends and hooking them up. The artist I really, really love. Okay, it's like this one is a bagging board. Frosty's beard's getting in the way. Little Frosty, that is. This book also looked pretty funny. Looks like it'd be like one of those America Karate books. I am probably not, but either way, it looks pretty good. I'm going to check it out. I believe it's definitely for mature readers. So I saw this cover. I was like, okay, I'm going to grab this one. Then I saw they had a number 1, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to grab that too. So that's number 2. I grabbed this one because the front cover, I believe, is done by the same guy who does Adventure Time. I like Adventure Time. So I grabbed it. Check it out. Of course, there's no explanation why I grabbed this one. It's a beautiful cover. It's got my girl in the front too. This one, Adam Hughes. This is a series that I'm really liking, Ghost. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised I never heard of it before when I was collecting, but I'm glad that since I've gotten back into really collecting books, that I was able to find that story. And I heard about Ghost, honestly, believe it or not, through Uncle Randy, because he told me he did some inking, and you know how I love to get Randy's signatures, right? So I've been buying them ever since. This one I knew about because I like the artwork in the front, and it's Rocketeer and Spirit. Those are I like Spirit and Rocketeer. I loved the movie that was done a long time ago. There's Terry Dodson. Love that cover. Oh, I'll say I liked. I'm not in love with it yet. This right here is one of those DC variants. So there's that logo right there, Aquaman. This one's kind of beat up, but I figured I'd grab it because it's one of those hard to find covers with that DC Universe logo on there. Same with this Superman. It's funny, I was showing some of my friends a video of this in the Hall of Justice, and my good brother from another mother, Davis Comic Finds, pointed that out to me. So when I went back, I grabbed them. Because I have a couple other, I think I have a Batman Adventures book. Same kind of deal. Of course, I'm never going to pass up on Wolverine title. And there was a lot of Wolverine books there, but there were a lot of them beat up. And what I can't expect too much from a secondhand store. But you know, they try to take care of them as best they can, so I don't hark on them. So I'll show them. That's an interesting cover. It's a nice one too. It's thrown on there, and it looks like Emma Frost right behind it. Yes. Rain cover too. It's pretty cool. The most that I can remember whenever I go to St. Denny's, if their stuff's already in a bag and board, and those books are usually pretty good. They're not, I wouldn't say like in the 9 range, probably about in the 8 range. Some can possibly be in the 9 range. But I notice when they have them in a bag and board already, they're pretty much, they're okay. When they're out of the bag and board, that's when they're, you know, you might find a cover, you're like, God, I've been looking at that for a long time. You know, and if you're a collector like me who doesn't like a book that's all banged up, then, you know, you tend not to grab them. Or you do, you know, just depending on how bad you really want the book. I'm really trying to cut back on being so picky, you know, because I'm not going to get all of my books in my collection graded or slabbed. I'm not. There's no way. That's way too much money, you know. But you know, I'm going to try to just stick to a different type of code to basically where if the cover is falling off, then I'm not going to get it. But if it's all intact, then I'll get it. You know, that's what I'm going to try to do. Now, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard for me because it's like I can't stand my kids make a huge mess in the house, and I got to do all the cleaning, and my wife does. So it's kind of like that with the books. You know, it's like the book is too much of a mess. I don't even want to deal with it. You know, I mean, if I don't have to, that is. Cleaning my house, I have to. If I don't, then, you know, everybody knows how that story can go, right? But for the most part, I'm just loving getting all these books at the price that I'm getting. But I do have to slow down because I already have, not bragging here, I'm not, seriously I'm not, but I already have like 5 long boxes full of books that I've gotten from the not the dollar store. That'd be crazy, right? From St. Vincent de Paul. So I really should slow down on that, or maybe start purging through some of my stuff and getting rid of some of the stuff because it's starting to get too big. I'm going to pause it real quick because my other stack's right there. Alright, I want to thank everybody for sticking around as long as they have. Yeah, because this is going to be a long video. It's probably going to be like in the 20s. Here's my Superboard books I was telling you about. They're $2 a piece. I know I got doubles of this one right here. This is number 5. I like finding these old Superboard books, especially if, you know, they're in good condition. Because it's hard to find some of these books in good condition, and so when I can, and I'm getting them at a price like that, I'm pretty happy. Especially, you know, I know I say this a lot, for 49 cents, you know, that's way below cover price. So I think that's why I go really bonkers for a lot of this stuff, you know. And even like sometimes when I go to my comic book store, I get a lot of my books there way under cover price. You know, unless it's like a Silver Age or Bronze Age book, then I'm usually paying for, you know, I'll usually pay what they have it listed as, sticker-wise. Here's another series I'm really getting fascinated with collecting. And I'm trying to complete, I think, up to like, I can't remember if I have number 1. I think I do. But I found all these, so I think now I'm up to like 11 on this book. But I do like the covers on this, and it does look like almost got upside down. It's fascinating to me, at least, you know. So I'm going to check them out, read them, hopefully soon. I don't think I'll be getting much reading done. So I'm going to have... Okay, I do love this cover, though. Because everything that's going on. It's nothing I can't handle. It's nothing my family can't handle and get done, you know, at the backyard and just working around that. love that cover too. I do. This one I really love though. I love that Rogue's face, and that's just insane. It's not a rain cover, but she's in the water, so I can kind of tell. Like I was saying, something my family and I can't handle. It's just I'm gonna start getting more busy again. So I don't know how often I'll be able to put a video, and when I do, I'm probably gonna have them be long ones, unless I know I'm gonna have a break where I could shoot it during the week. Just today works for me because my kids are all in school. I've already kind of took some stuff to the dump. I like that one. It's got skulls on it. Top like skulls. But yeah, so I've got a lot of that done. It's just tomorrow I probably have to get back there and really get my hands dirty, because I got my hands dirty today, but I need to really get my hands dirty. Yeah, if you're an X-Men fan, you're probably loving these books right here. Can't believe I found this cover too. That's just choice. I saw that in many of videos. And this is cool, Terry Dodson. The white background, I mean, it's clean. I have another one. I have a few Terry Dodson Uncanny X-Men books, or covers of Uncanny X-Men books that I have of his that are all white like that, and I just got so dang lucky that there's no smudges on them. I mean, real lucky. I'm not really collecting this, but I like the cover, so, you know, can't go wrong with Venom. Looks like it could be anti-Venom, or it's Venom, but he's, you know, Power Hydra, so can't go wrong with that. Planet Hulk, I grabbed this because of the skulls, mainly, and the fact that I believe that's Captain America up there riding a dinosaur, and I believe that might be Red Dinosaur. I don't know, I haven't opened up the book yet. Got it for a cover. I believe this is a so I met him once, and let me tell you, the guy made a really good impression on me, on just how cool he is. So I pick up his covers because I really love his art. I took him a couple books. That was a while back ago. That was when I went to a Comic-Con with my brother A.G. Surfer, and I took him, I believe, 1 or 2 books, and got him to sign them. Signed them for free, and he was just cool. He was sitting back chatting with me about books. I mean, I had such a great conversation with him that I didn't worry about going and grabbing the other autographs. I just wanted to sit back and just chat with him. You know, tell me about how long he's been in industry. You know, people that he's worked with. You know, here is a J. Scott Campbell. I believe this might be the other one. There's a big cat for Mr. Rigor Mortis. There. Here's that one I was telling you about. Right there, I went to take that price tag off, and it tore that apart. But then I started looking at the cover, and I thought, you know what? It's not going to get this great anyways. It didn't do that much damage, so I still appreciate the art on the front. I just hate when places do that. Because I love the red and the yellows in there. I like how she's just right there, and all these demons climbing up, you know. I gotta give that a shot. I'll read that one, the other one I won't read. And then I got number 3, so I gotta go hunt down number 2. That's awesome. That'd be like Howard Duck right there if he's on steroids. It could be, who knows. It's an image book. What was cool is I found this book a long time ago, and I sent it to Kyle Rowe because he was like, oh dude, Alan Moore, he says he's never seen this book, so I sent it to him. And then here, lo and behold, I was able to find myself a copy too, which is cool. So now I can read this book and we can discuss it. I'm pretty sure he's already read it. I know I have it. I am a fan of Nightbreed. So grab that as number 1. Have that one. And of course, I love this series, Warlord of Mars. That's of course the title. It's just I love these covers. I really do. I got gifted a lot of those from Jim 143. And the last book is an Alex Ross cover, and yeah, it's a wraparound. I really do like the way that Alex Ross just makes his drawings with the fine lines and the shadowing. You know, where he allows his inker, or I'm pretty sure I don't know a lot about Alex Ross, but I will start to learn a lot more about him. I mean, I could probably just look it up and read his profile because I've never met Alex Ross. But when I do go to meet Alex Ross, I definitely want to talk to him about how he comes up with these just gorgeous covers, you know, and whether if he does the inking or not, or what inker he uses, because I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? It's like chromed out. I mean, all of his covers are that. So with that being said, that's been my hauls. I went 25 minutes, like I thought. I couldn't have timed that any better. But again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching my channel. Everybody's been leaving comments, especially on my son's videos. I love those. Those are like my favorite videos all the time. Out of all my videos, watching my son play football and be able to share a little bit of that has just been fun for me. You can hear when I'm cheering him on, I'm just freaking woo, you know. I even changed my voice a little. And you know, to everybody else out there too that's also been putting out videos, thank you so much. I've been enjoying every single one of them. I know it seemed like I've been watching a lot of top 20, and the only reason why I have been, to be honest, is because one, I like to see what other people, you know, think, or not think. Sorry, let me take a drink of this and I'll get smart. Okay, the reason why I watch a lot of these top 20 videos, mainly is because I like to see what people are choosing for their, you know, not albums, their covers that they like at that time, you know, at this time now. Because it is, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of us, including me, can go back and be picking a lot more Jack Kirby stuff, that kind of, you know, those types of covers. But I like everybody's taste that I've watched show their top 20 covers. As you know, some of these covers I haven't seen, some I have, some of them I've seen them, but I forgot about them, and now my interest is peaked back into it again. And just to hear how everybody's, you know, why they like these covers, that's what also I like to hear too, because I get to know more about everybody's videos that I watched on those top 20. So thank you, Seeking Near Mint Comics, for putting out that tag. Another person, real quick, forgot to talk about is Rebel Comics. I know him as LP, and I know a lot of the people know him as LP, the creator of Niobe. He put a tag out there for like top 10 Spider-Gwen covers. And I think it's cool. I'm liking the fact that people are putting out these tag videos now, because I'm seeing a lot of people jump in and put videos out, which is great. That's just more for me to watch. And like I said, to learn more about everybody's tastes and what they like. That's what I meant to say earlier. So if you haven't seen LP, Rebel Comics, tag video for that, just go scroll down and look for it under his, you know, on his webpage, and check it out. It's pretty cool. He shows some really good covers too, covers that I've never seen before, and a few I have, and a few I don't have. So check that out, and if you think you want to do it, definitely put a video out if you have Spider-Gwen books, and you know, check it out, because there's been a few videos already for that. I know one of them was done by well, I'll say that for the next video. I like to give them a spotlight. But it's Tag Comics saying rock on. I went 28 minutes.